Welcome, Steve Mayeda here, and today we are going to cover the basics of cold water immersion, cold water therapy, the Wim Hof Method. And I don't care if you do not like the cold, if you can't stand it, if you're terrified of it, you just hate it in every way. If you follow this, within 3 weeks, you'll be able to sit in 40-degree water, 34-degree water, maybe for 5 minutes, maybe for 20 minutes, maybe even for 30 minutes, which is what I did my first year of doing it multiple times. So this is my third year of doing cold water therapy, and it's literally the greatest meditation that I've ever done in my life. There's all sorts of health benefits, all sorts of perspective benefits, and if you train anything like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu like myself, or if you do something like CrossFit or an extreme sport, this is amazing for healing. It will help you in so many ways. Give it a try. And of course, guys, not a doctor, not trying to be, and if any of this causes you problems, stop it right away. Just stop. Have somebody watching you while you're in the water and take all the different precautions. But this is something that I can say has absolutely helped my life, and I'm going to show you exactly how I did it. So like I said, this is my third year of doing it, and how I do this is in the fall, winter, and spring. I do the Wim Hof Method and the cold water exposure. Now throughout the year, I do all the breathing of Wim Hof, which we'll get into probably in another video, but I do the cold therapy only in the fall, winter, and into the spring. Now, that being said, because I've followed that pattern, this is my third year, I'm gonna show you how to get started. Now, how I got started when I first started this was I started out with 55-degree water. And so that's where you wanna get it. This water right here is right around 57 degrees. You want it in between 55 to 60 degrees Fahrenheit. That equals out to anywhere between 13 and 14 Celsius. So you wanna start out with that water. And the reason for that is it's cold enough to start activating certain phenomena in your body, which I couldn't explain, but I could tell you if you're using 65-degree water, not the same. If you're using 70-degree water, which is still cold, not the same. You want it to get low enough so your body releases the right hormones so that it starts to produce brown fat. And like I said, if you do that 3 to 4 times a week, you're going to start building up enough brown fat and enough acclimation and tolerance. It's not really tolerance because you're not withstanding something. There's some amazing benefits that go through that if you do that, you're going to move into like, man, this amazing euphoric state and be able to stay longer and longer within the cold. Now, that being said, different things like the breathing, the different types of Wim Hof Method breathing do come into play, and they are very helpful. So we cover that in some other videos, and we'll touch upon it in this video a little bit as well. So what I want to do for you guys is take my first cold dip into this water. It's actually at 56, 57 degrees right now. I left it out overnight. It's cold in Austin, Texas. It's actually Halloween. So I'm going to try and stay in there for 15 minutes. But the important thing is that you stay in there long enough to start to feel a euphoric effect, to relax your nervous system, because at first it's going to be very shocking. And once you do that, your body will start moving into the adaptation mode of being able to withstand longer and longer times at colder temperatures. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to spend 15 minutes in here. All right. I'm going to do that 3 to 4 times a week. And within that time, I'm going to start to get into some very, very, very cold temperatures here in about 2 weeks' time. All right, so day one is complete. Kind of hard to talk. I just got out. I was actually in there for almost 20 minutes and I was completely unaware of time. I thought I was in there about under 10 minutes, over 5 minutes. So that's one of the things that happens and that lets me know that I'm kind of like in that state. Really crazy, man. There's a lot of stuff that I feel in my body that I never would have felt before, and the kind of euphorias. It's very hard to explain. In any case, guys, if I do this at about this temperature, like 55 to 60 degrees Fahrenheit, or that 13 Celsius, 14 Celsius area, if I do that for about 2-3 weeks, I'm going to be able to get to those temperatures of like 40 degrees, 33 degrees, and really, really cold for longer periods of time. And what that allows is for me to get deeper into that meditative state. It's a pretty amazing thing. And plus, all winter, I'll be shorts, t-shirt, slippers, high wind, won't affect me. It's really, really cool. And I'll sleep like a baby. So in any case, guys, I'm gonna get in. One of the things to know is if you get too cold, like right now, I'm not too cold, but you sometimes get what's called an after drop. And that's when your body just gets too cold. There's a whole bunch of explanations that they have for it. What I do is I just put a warm bath in and sit in there until I warm up. And that usually does the trick, but you don't want to push your body that far. Like I said, you just want to get that effect and get those healing properties and just the different areas of my body where I'm just opened up in whole new ways. It's super cool. It's my favorite thing about the winter. In any case, enjoy. I'll keep putting videos out. Keep following. We'll talk to you guys soon.